Bachman Brown, and welcome to my show, Passing Through. The images that I'm using in this show were taken last winter on the island of Kauai. The impetus for the forms that I'm presenting were from a stone sculpture that was outside of our window in the condominium we were staying in. It had a hole drilled through it, looking at one surface but seeing something through on the other side. This is a way to symbolize the passage that we are going through everywhere we go. So I've incorporated tunnels and gazing globes and fantastical sunsets and seascapes and cloud formations into a place to focus your attention away from the normal, kind of magical vistas. It's about being in one place and seeing that there's something different on the other side. And if we take the time, we see the beauty on the other side. We can have a chance to become unstuck and more optimistic about what lies ahead. So for this show, I decided to print what I call my major pieces on wood because the pieces are very natural and I wanted to feel kind of more from the islands. There's sort of a velvety feel to them that brings out a real warmness in the images. I've also printed two of my pieces large scale on wall tapestries. I decided to use them as the curtain that hangs and separates the area behind me, where I have some projections, some animated artworks. The two animations that I have now kind of come from a long line of animated work that I've done. The one piece I'm calling Meditation, and it's the waves going in and out with some globes as a added element, a different way to look at the waves. The other piece, I'm using flowers and again the waves in a tunnel that I've tried to simulate the act of breathing. I've given it a very rhythmic pulse where the circle grows and recedes and swells and recedes, and that's one I've called respiration. In this show, I've kept the titles somewhat ambiguous, hoping that the viewer will be able to tell stories of their own. I have one piece called Bananas, which actually is a big, bright pink banana flower, but during the pandemic, I was feeling a little bananas. So some of the titles have more than one meaning. I have a piece called Loopy, and the clouds were sort of drawn thin and up and then funnel-like, and I repositioned them and masked them out and turned them into these loops that are holding up the ocean. The whole experience of the pandemic we've been shut inside. It's just been really difficult, and I'm hoping that the artwork that I'm presenting is able to help you breathe and open up and realize that there is something beyond where we've been stuck this year.